week on the victory path for the PPPC.
Come raise it up now, from strength to strength. We're moving with the PPPC. What's in my cup stays in my cup. In my cup stays.
All right, comrades. A very pleasant good evening to you. A very pleasant good evening to all and sundry, the leaders on the stage, and the thousands of you who have come from the byways and far distances away around Linden and Region 10 to come to listen to the message of the PPPC. I wish to continue in the same vein of Mr. Robeson Ben. And I wish to say to you that when you examine the political parties in our country throughout its history, you will see that the PPP and the PPP Civic stands constant like the Northern Star. It never changed its name. It never wrangled over its symbol. It never fights over its leadership. And it consistently provides positive leadership for the development of this country. And so, where is Mr. Ben? What I would like to say tonight is that the reason why the PPP is such a strong party, and why it grows from strength to strength, and why it remains the only party in the milieu of political parties today that can provide the leadership that we need in Guyana and in Linden, is because it continues to open its door and open its arms to persons even like myself who have fought with them in battle. And I am not the only person on this stage tonight who has ever confronted the PPP in battle. But one of the reasons why the PPP is so strong, like I said, is because it always grows by drawing close the good persons who it thinks can help this country and help it grow. There are a number of persons on the stage that I can call. But what we know is that this party is the party that will lead Guyana to greater heights. I want to talk about a little story about Bynoe. Now last night, Bynoe had a rally. It wasn't a rally because the E ran away. It was a rally because the crowd in front of me here alone, not to mention those at the back, is 4, 5, 6 times what Bynoe had there last night. But you know, they choose the opportunity to cuss and the proper tear me tail. But you see, I is a soldier, and I is a warrior, and I is a fighter, and it's there draw force blood. And for the rest of this campaign, I will bruise them brutally. But let me talk about one person in Bynoe that has been masquerading in this region as a leader. And when you look around at the condition of Region 10, and you look around at the way you live, and you compare it with the other regions in the country that have been making progress, you ask yourself why Region 10 is where we are. It is because of our leader, our regional chairman, Mr. Mortimer Mingo. I will not talk about the illegal and dishonest acts with writing a bounce check to buy a land that he denied. I'm not going to talk about that. He consistently refuses to participate in positive policies by this government. And today was one such moment when the Ministry of Agriculture and the Guyana Forestry Commission years ago drew up a plan to ensure that the loggers in Region 10 receive more value for money for their produce, and they established a kiln drying facility. Today being World Food Day, and this being Agriculture Month, we decided to commission that kiln. And Mr. Mingo wrote a whole lot of nonsense in the press. And he was given the courtesy and invited his regional chairman to attend. And he refused. He was not there. He insulted this entire region. And here what he doesn't understand, that the establishment of that kiln is going to ensure that more jobs are produced in the timber sector. Furniture makers will grow. Joiners will grow. Carpenters will grow. Sawmills will grow. All because that kiln has been established. And he refused to participate. I don't want to go into more details with Mr. Mingo. But I want you people to understand this. While we all complain that things are bad and things are rough, what this government has been doing over the years in Region 10 and Linden is to ensuring that they provide means that can take us out of that dark hole of poverty. Those of us who are poor, and there are thousands of us here tonight who are poor, this government has been involved in a process of providing what I will call a ladder out of the way, out of the hole of poverty. And it is time that Region 10 in that hole stretches their hand up, stretch your hand up, and release that clenched fist so that the government can stretch its hand and bring you up that ladder out of poverty. It is time